Welcome back to more Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, my friends. My name is Tobal. We're on the way home. Ooh, ding ding. And what I'm trying to do is, I just came across this little moosey friend. And I honestly kind of would love to try to kill this dude. If we can. Couple questions. Can we... Let me go outside for just a second. I want to see a couple things. There is a rack. Yeah. The smoking rack, right? So this is going to smoke food for better preservation and taste. All we need is sticks or 2x4s and rocks, which we could find because we're close to a forest. The thing is, I want to try to kill it and then obviously cook it immediately. Obviously, if we try to take it back in the RV, we're going to have probably a lot of spoilage like I had the cow. So, number one, is Mr. Moose Bro going to let me just kind of YOLO on up to his face? Like, hey, what's up, man? You having a good day today? You doing well? Okay, you're a little angry. That's, oh God, you're fine. That's fine. This is fine. Hunting moose by Alpike. My favorite pastime. That's what America is. Alright, so we got a bruised moose corpse. Right. Second thought, should have probably got the rocks first. That's fine. That's fine. We'll work it out, my friends. We'll work it out. So, to do smoked meat, let's look at smoked meat. We have to have a charcoal smoker, according to this. Metal smoking rack. A metal rack designed to smoke food for better preservation. It is folded for easy transportation. Oh, that would be kind of nice to have, wouldn't it? We at least need a charcoal smoker and a chunk of meat. So, let me go inside the vehicle. I thought, let me do an all around us search. Smoker. I'm on the wrong thing. There we go. Smoker. Nope, we don't have a charcoal smoker here. Let me go to the back. There might be a chance we have it. Nope, sadly, we don't have any kind of a charcoal smoker. Right. So then the other option is to actually build the rack, right? The smoking rack. 16 heavy sticks or 16 2x4s, 8 rocks of, or 8 total rocks. So, all right, we're going to try to do this real quick. I don't really know, excuse me, if the rack is what I'm looking for. And honestly, it might be taking too long anyways. We'll leave the corpse together for a minute. I have no idea if there are, you know, how many complex calculations there are in terms of having a corpse go bad or not. But I wonder if maybe leaving it complete as opposed to, you know, what would you call that? Butchering it and leaving the meat out in the open air, if that makes a difference or not. So we're going to drop a couple things. Drop off the rocks. Let me drop off all of these weapons that we found earlier. I probably want to get my folded cart, don't I? Okay. Crap, crap, crap. I always get it at the wrong timing. Alright, let's try to find some wood. I don't have my axe on me, though. Are we going to be able to find random sticks in the forest? Can we do anything with trees? Pry? No. Use holster? No. I don't think we can pick it. What does that give us? We get birch bark. That's not going to count for our fancy rack, is it? The smoking rack. 16 heavy sticks or 2x4s. No. Darn. I don't think I'm going to be able to find enough to get this. There's like one heavy stick. We're going to have to find that 16 times. We're going to be wandering all over the place. In a random hope, let's look for any kind of an axe. I don't think I remember having an axe of any sort. So, let's do filter by axe. Doubt it. And over here in the back of the vehicle, we'll filter as well. And there's no axe, yeah. I mean, it makes sense. I don't really think we had any reason for that. Now, I could try to put it in the fridge. Could I do that? How heavy are you? You are like 300, right. So let's try to butcher it. Step number 2. Let's grab a knife that we can butcher it with. Can I just grab a combat knife? That has a butchering quality of 19. And cutting and fine cutting of 1. So that might be fine. Let's see. How do you search? I kind of forgot. We can do quality of butcher. There we go. Yeah, so combat tool, multi-tool, shovel. I'm pretty sure that the combat knife is going to be better than anything else we currently have. Wait, we do have a wood saw? I'm so confused. Wood saw. That's not going to let us chop down a tree, though. Right? Let's bring that wood saw in real quick. I'm kind of curious of what a wood saw can do. Can we apply the wood saw? Oh, whoa. What the heck? Crap. We might be able to do this. Hang on. There are rocks around. We must go faster. We must prevent the animal from going bad. Let's chop down a tree. Watch it just go bad anyways. Have it fall this way. Let's go ahead and chop down the tree into logs. God, Sarah's going to get, like, exhausted and starving by this, but it is an important mission, you know? It's a very important test to do. Tree trunk into logs. We'll try to put these down into planks. I don't know. I don't think we're going to have enough time to do all this. Okay, I think we've got enough planks now. I wonder if this is already going to be bad. How long does it take for an actual animal to go bad? I have no knowledge of hunting in my life, so it's all something mysterious to me. Maybe I should have put this dude on, like, the floor or something. Okay, so I accidentally grabbed his corpse, too. Is he rotting already? He's only bruised. Okay. So he's only bruised so far. We've got the... What would you call that? Sorry, the boards. We've got the wood. Let's get a drink from our thing here. Okay, we're a little bit tired. That's fine. Sarah's going to tough it out. Let's also grab maybe our light amp goggles. Alternatively, no, they're dead. Now, we could probably recharge them, actually. Let's recharge with... Yeah, we've got a ton. That's right. We went crazy with how much we've looted. Okay, so light amp goggles. Let's find ourselves some rocks. Crap, it's going to be a little bit challenging. This is funny. What did I just do? I think I just saved it. Oh my god, that was terrifying. We don't have a sledgehammer either, so I can't just randomly... What the heck? A sugar house? I don't recall seeing this at all. Hello? What are you? Is this for moonshine? Oh, this is awesome. I don't think I even noticed this on the map. We just completely randomly found a sugar house, apparently. Whatever the heck a sugar house is. More power to it. Are those pancakes? Oh my god, fruit pancakes? Oh, hell yes. Your stomach won't be happy. We're allergic to fruit pancakes? Interesting. What about here? Maple syrup, pancake, old. Oh, it's older. Okay, so maybe we just... It's going bad, so we're not really too happy about that. What the heck is this sugar house, you guys? Help? I mean, is it... Do they just literally make things like syrup here? Is this where Canadians live and work? We've got a bunch of 60-liter tanks of maple sap. I guess so. It literally... I thought it was like a euphemism for something else. Maple syrup. This is where all the Canadians live at. We probably just killed a bunch of Canadians. I'm so sorry. Oh, that's a bummer. Hate killing Canadians. You know, I try to really avoid the murder of Canadians whenever I can. You know, to be real. They're such a good lot. Let's go ahead and drop off some of the stuff that we're carrying because we're a little bit overweighted right now. Is a rock? Let's grab the rock. I think we're at 5 rocks. We're super close to having this. Where are we at? It's still bruised. It's not saying anything about how soon it's going to die. So, we shall drop the rock off. I love that I'm hunting for rocks in the middle of the night. I probably could do my headlamp and get a bit more visibility here. I have faith, though. I have faith that we're going to find the rocks that we need. The rocks that we deserve. Yeah, okay, sure enough, I ran right out of energy for my headlamp. But we're almost there. I think we need one more rock, and we're going to be fine. God, this is hilarious. My quest for a rock. There we go. Sarah Brown and the quest for the golden rock. So, we're going to come back. Let me turn the headlamp off to conserve some of the battery. I think we might need a tool. I don't remember if I grabbed the right tool or not. So, construction. Rack. We need a smoking rack, right? We need digging of 1 and hammering of 1. Let's just grab ourselves... Do we have a toolbox? Pretty sure we do. Yeah. Let's grab the shovel and the toolbox. That should... I was not able to take that, or was I... Yep, we have 2, so it looked like it didn't take. Okay, so... We're going to hit the wrong button. Search for rack. Build a smoking rack to the north. Watch this stupid thing expire right now. Right as we're almost finishing it up. So, Mr. Moose, bruised still. Inspect the smoking rack. Light up and smoke food. Insert some food for smoking first. Remaining capacity 20. Reload with charcoal. You don't have any. Okay, so I know we've got charcoal lying around somewhere. Because we went on a crazy bender and found a bunch. Charcoal. First, I have to spell charcoal right. There we go. Okay. So let's grab some charcoal. I don't know. Do I reload with charcoal? Okay. all charcoals. We have to light up and smoke food. Insert some food for smoking first. Right, so we're going to cut up the moose. We're going to do a full butchery. It requires rope and tree or a butchering rack. How much would it take to make a rack? A butchering rack, I should say. A butchering rack requires 6 long sticks again. Spikes. Okay, we're just gonna do a field dressing, right? Or quick butchery. Let's try quick butchery. That might have been wasting some of it, but I'd rather at least try it out than anything. So we've got a bunch of raw hide. So cool, we got a bunch of meat, right? So I need to... Are we so... Because we're carrying everything else here? Not even able to carry some of the meat. Chunk of meat, 40. There we go. Light up and smoke food. We probably need a lighter. Watch me be completely foiled by a lack of a lighter here. Oh, I think I was searching for, like, charcoal lighter or something weird. Do we seriously not have a lighter? I'm looking at the wrong thing, aren't I? There's all. Nothing there. We don't have a lighter. Oh god, that's funny. We don't have matches, really, I don't think. What about... Okay, what would it take to make a flint in steel? Chunk of steel, scrap metal, and a sharp rock. I saw a sharp rock somewhere. I don't think we have scrap metal, though, do we? Unless I randomly decided to grab scrap metal for today for any particular reason. Scrap, no. What a bummer. I'm sure we'll be able to find something. I just don't know exactly right off the bat what we might need. There's electronic scrap. Okay. What about a wood... Crap, we can't really transfer that, can we? The wood fire, what I was thinking of, like the wood saw, or the... what would you call that? The saw that starts a fire on wood. Okay, so I'm going to go back over to this... into the little building here. Now, it just actually got lighter outside, so I might be able to go back and start a fire using my binoculars. But I wanted to check and see if maybe there was just a... Hey, look! A refillable lighter. If there was a lighter lying around. Sure enough, there's a refillable lighter with just a little bit of charge in it. So, let's go back down to our experiment. Hopefully the meat hasn't freaking done anything yet. Insert... So what do we have to do here? Okay, so insert food for smoking. I'm having trouble with words today. We've got chunks of meat. We've got charcoal. Okay. Light up and smoke food. Oh, wow. You need an extra 450 charges of charcoal. Oh, crap. That is funny. I don't think we've got that much charcoal on us at all. That's a crap ton. And so really, you want to do this with a large batch, so you're not wasting all the charcoal, right? That's what I'm assuming. Okay, so that kind of stinks. You need 450 charges of charcoal? How do you make charcoal? Is it just making a fire and letting the fire run out? Charcoal cooker. I think it would just be letting a fire turn... Well, that would be wood ash, right? Wouldn't it leave behind wood ash? I'll have to look that up. So we can't seem to use our handy-dandy smoking rack right at the moment. That's fine. That's fine. I'm not sad at all. What about the rest of this meat? Is it all bad yet? No. How can we prepare this food? I thought we got some kind of preserver for food. Alright, so from the options we have, I don't think there's any way that we can preserve this food. Now, I could cook it right now, but I think what I might try to do is remove the food. Let's try to get any scrap of meat. I'm going to grab the bone, sinew. The raw hide might be interesting. I don't think I've messed with hide yet. So I'm curious of all the things we might be able to do with that. We're going to try to put this stuff into the freezer or the refrigerator. The hide, the meat, and let me drop off the bone and sinew and grab the chunk of meat. Hopefully this should let it last a little bit longer. I hope. Okay, so the refrigerator should cool it down. Can I tell like how long it's going to last? Let's see. Chunk of meat. Getting older, more than less than 5 hours. Right, so it's going to go bad really, really soon. Oh, we don't have a mini freezer either, so it's not like we can just kind of poke one of those out of nothing. Wow. Yeah, no, we don't have any of the tools. I'm like, we have all the tools. I, for some reason, thought this was all the raw materials. So, yeah, obviously we have none of the components for a mini freezer. So I think we're going to have to let it just be what it is. What do we do with hide, by the way? Cured hide, tan hide, cured hide. Rawhide 50 would give you 1 cured hide. So we would just need salt, saline, or salt water. Okay. That's pretty easy to do. We'll have to see how well the refrigerator kind of preserves everything. It was mostly an experiment, so at least we tried it out, and we know that we are a little bit closer to figuring out how to do the dehydrated stuff. I don't know if the smoking rack is just its bulk, because it seems like, let's see, we had to do, if I look into my food menu, and I look at something like, wait a minute, what is this, charcoal smoker? Wait, is this considered... I'm confused. Is this considered a charcoal smoker? The smoking rack itself? Because, in that case, couldn't we just do... Why can't we dry it out? Oh, what the heck? It counts as a charcoal smoker. All right, but maybe you don't have to use all 450 charges of it. Okay. This might change things up a bit. Cool. Okay, hang on. Let's grab the meat right now. We'll leave the hide behind. Let's go over here. Go to the food menu. Oh, sure enough, we can just... Oh, what the heck? That's so weird. Okay. Sorry about that. I'm like losing my mind. So maybe it's enjoyability portions. So it's, I guess the food dehydrator is just a bulk way, or sorry, the smoking rack is a way to bulk perform this particular crafting item, right? So every one piece, it looks like, every one chunk of meat will cost you 15 charges in the charcoal smoker. Okay, fair enough. Let us celebrate with the murder of the animal and the cooking of the animal. Let's do... Where's my vehicle? No... I'm searching for the wrong thing. Let's reset some stuff here. I need charcoal. All around me, there's no charcoal. Where did I put the charcoal at? There it is. Okay, let's move that over to Hyun. And then we'll move that out into the open, and then I'll just drag it. I don't think I've got enough space right now. Okay, so there's the charcoal. We've got it at our feet. So let's go ahead and try to craft some of this food. So smoked meat, batch. We can only do 3. Okay. Let's just store the owl pike in our inventory. Wield and activate the in-progress smoked meat. Sure. I left my Humvee, or the RV running, of course. That's nice. How long does this take? Maybe I should have looked at that. Okay, that's not bad. So it takes you a long time to wield your smoked meat. Yes, sure. So smoked meat is going to last how long? 3 weeks. It's going to spoil, though, in more than 4 days. Mostly because I think we started out with kind of rough meat anyways, right? So we've got that. Are we able to repeat the process, or is it because we're done with... We're out of charcoal? We still have 50 charcoal at our feet. So I think if we insert food, inspect smoking rack. Oh, it took the food out and the charcoal. So I guess maybe it used it from that inventory as opposed to our inventory. Is that right? We'll insert the chunk of meat, 37 chunks of meat. We'll insert more charcoal. Okay, and then I think we can do the same thing again, right? Why not? I'm so confused. Why can't I make dried meat all of a sudden? Am I losing my mind? Dried. I'm so confused. What is happening? Let's remove everything here. Remove the charges. Let's drop, I guess, the smoked meat. What in the world? Dehydrated? Is that what we used before? Smoked, right? What do we have? What do we actually craft? We crafted smoked meat. Okay. There it is, smoked meat. I don't know why I'm losing my mind. So, charcoal smoker with 15 charges. So let's try this again. I think we have to use the charcoal in the smoker. There it is. Okay, so the actual tool that has the charges or what have you has to have it inside of it. The smoker itself has to have it inside. charges inside of it. So it's counting the charcoal smoker next to us as the item. There we go. Sorry about that. I'm figuring this out for the first time, so it's pretty fun. We're going to make 6 more, I guess 3 more pieces of smoked meat. We're probably going to leave the rest of it all alone. We're feeling tired and can't focus. Sarah's exhausted right now. I've been running around like crazy. Okay, let's grab our old smoked meat. Chunk of meat old. Yeah, we're not going to keep that around. Let's also grab anything else here that might be interesting. No, everything is pretty much garbage. Let's see if we can we collapse this down? Probably need to do deconstruct furniture. Hopefully I can take this apart. It's not like it's too hard. Cool. We were able to grab all the parts from that. What about our meat? How's that looking? The smoked meat is going bad soon, so I'm going to eat it right now. Ugh, that's so gross. At least the other meat is going to spoil in a couple more days. So yeah, the freshness of the original source affects the final product. So if you kill something, you want to immediately try to smoke it as soon as possible. So what we'll probably do is, I'm trying to think of what the best option. I guess it would be to have like a hunting vehicle with a freezer in it, right? And unless you're lucky and you happen to find a corpse or an animal very close to your base, you're going to have to store it after the butchering process. So, good to know. We have experimented. We have had fun with that. Is seriously this all we have is charcoal? Oh, there we go. There's the 6 there. Okay. Move all this stuff onto the ground, and we'll move it all into a pile. Okay, so we're going to continue on. Sorry about that short little detour. It was just kind of a fun to check something out and learn something a bit new. I dropped out a battery here, but I don't think I want to leave around. Where did I put that battery? I think it's on the ground somewhere. Get item on the ground. Light battery cell. Okie dokie. Sorry about all that. Lots of distractions. Oh my god, we're a little bit lower on gasoline. We're not horrible right now, but we have been driving all over creation, so that does make sense. Right. Onward and forward to the good old base, and I'll be back with you once we're home. Oh, just kidding. I won't be back with you yet, because look at what we just found. Remember we were talking about the fact that we had left behind one of these types of solar vehicles on a bridge over to Pulteney. So, let's do this. Let's have Sarah sleep, because she's exhausted right now. What we'll do after that is grab some of these reinforced solar panels off that vehicle, and hopefully we should be able to make a solar array once we get home. Oh, hi. Something is making noise. Well, that's quite rude. I don't appreciate that. Let's wield our Allpike. How did we manage to get a zombie friend? I'm super confused. Did we just, like, make it up in our head? Is she hearing things now? You hear brrp from below. Oh, we're over the crazy science lab. Let's back up quite a bit. Okay, this should be far enough to not hear those noises anymore. I forgot about all the fact that we're really close to both of these science labs, so they're going to be having gunfire, I think, in the areas below them. Let's try that again. That makes more sense of why we heard a zombie right outside the RV. You can hear it, apparently. I picture a science lab as being pretty deep underground, but, you know, maybe it wasn't quite as bad. Sarah has surprisingly been at the peckish state for quite a long time. Now, to be fair, we did just chug down 3 400-calorie things of food, so we should feel pretty good right now, pretty full for a while. Someone recommended trying to drink until you're full, and then waiting for about 30 minutes or so, because that kind of resets all of your, you know, you feel temporarily full when you chug down some water. So it kind of, once you wait, it gives you enough time to get that fixed up. So we've got smoked meat in our hand. I'm going to go ahead and eat a little bit of that this morning. We'll put the rest of it into the fridge. How's that other stuff doing? Nope, the scrap of meat is rotten. Let's go ahead and drop that outside the vehicle so we don't infect other food, and also I don't think it does anything with food. Maybe it just attracts vermin and stuff like that. Right. The plan was to move up to the solar panel vehicle, and we're going to see what kind of fun stuff we can pilfer from that. Turn off the vehicle since I'm kind of low on gas. Right. So in order to remove some of these upgraded solar panels, I'm going to need nothing. We're actually able to do that all right now. I'll be right back once I'm done looting the vehicle. You guys, there's a German Shepherd out here. Don't we have... Hang on, let me go get my jerky real quick. Maybe that kind of meat is what that animal needs. I'm willing to sacrifice my smoked meat for the companionship of a pretty German Shepherd. Come here, puppy. I don't think you're angry. Oh, I think you're turning angry. I think you're angry now. What if I throw some food over to you? You're tracking. It just says you notice me, senpai. Okay, so can I drop one piece of meat? I still don't quite know how animal interactions work. Do I have to somehow feed it? Like, directly put the meat on its tile? It ran away from me. And it's just going to spaz out for a bit. Fair enough. I'm not sure. Maybe in this version of the game, the whole animal companion thing isn't quite figured out yet. Who knows? Who knows? All right. So I was able to get most of the solar panels off. Some of them are completely destroyed. We also could possibly take, let's see, the storage battery is destroyed. Oh, that's a bit of a bummer. I was kind of hoping we'd be able to just snag that. Otherwise, drive-by-wire controls. What are drive-by-wire controls? Is that just only cabling systems? There's no hydraulics or anything? Possibly. Okay. We'll put all of these solar panels inside the vehicle, and we're going to continue our way home. Well, it's been a few days, but finally we are just on the outside of the farm. We're coming up on that, so we're going to spend a little bit of time unloading some stuff around, and I need to get myself a bit more organized again. There are bodies everywhere. Holy cow. Well, to be fair, these bodies I think were for me when we first came here. But yeah, welcome back home. The building is still in one piece-ish, right? That's always exciting to make sure that your lovely home has not been completely destroyed while you were away. But I'm excited about coming back, getting a bit of rest, and maybe doing more reading for a bit. We have a lot of stuff we need to do in terms of skill ups. Where are we at in electronics? My gosh, do I need to get electronics up just to 2. So, yeah. I'm going to go muck about the house for a bit. I will convert and move some stuff around from point A to point B. We'll see what we've got, what kind of things we can now craft these days. I might go ahead and finish closing in the building just so we can just have a couple days of rest. The biggest problem, of course, is food, as per always, but maybe we'll go on a bit of a hunting trip at some point here in the near future. We have so much stuff. I'm so excited. Our pile of crap is quite amazing. Behold my stuff. Let's try to put some of the items away. Remember, I never did really get everything completely organized. I think we ran out of nails, if I remember right, when we were trying to kind of build all of the tables and stuff like that. God, our tile, look at this stuff. This is insane, the sheer amount of stuff we have. Look at all these books we've got, too. Good night. Now, do we have anything, my God, anything at all that might let us get our electronics a little bit more up? No, it looks like not. Let me go through some books. We've got a lot that have not been read whatsoever, so I don't even know what they might raise up. So I'm going to read a few of these, and we'll see if maybe we can get any kind of lucky low-level electronics book. Okay, all of that, and sadly, there's nothing that I see that can get your electronics to 2. So we're going to have to just grind out some kind of electronics item in order to get that to 2. I think advanced electronics will get us to 4 at least, or 3, and then we'll be able to push on from there. So I have faith that we'll be very close to getting our electronics where we need to be soon. I was going to go look for some more nails somewhere. I don't quite remember where I wanted to go, though. What are we doing here? Are we just destroying a bunch of stuff? I think we might have been. What does the barbed wire have in it? Pointy stick and barbed wire. Well, that's fair. That would be indeed what barbed wire is made of. And I can't disassemble the wall. I think the only way to get the wall down is to destroy it. And that's going to leave a hot mess, right? Well, it did drop a lot of nails, though. So maybe just smashing away at the wall is not a bad thing. All right, I'm going to spend some time. We're going to do a little bit of sleep. And do a little bit of sleep. Yeah, we're going to sleep a bit. And get Sarah a little bit recovered. I do still have some smoked meat that I'm going to eat. It's going to do less than 4 days. I'm going to go ahead and just eat that before we go to bed today. And we'll be back here in a bit. So I'm just working on finishing up the house, and I went ahead and destroyed the rest of this vehicle that was outside of the area. So we pretty much just shattered everything. What am I looking at? I've got like Tons, dozens and dozens. Oh, I didn't mean to grab the whole corpse. Crap. Let's move that corpse out of there. Can I move you to the southwest, please? Just the corpse, just the corpse. Bruised corpses. I don't want all this crap. I just kind of want all the metal items. So let me move all this stuff over. There we go. And we'll continue to drag all this stuff inside. I was trying to make a door, a metal door, because I couldn't find any more wood. And I think I can continue it, couldn't I? Yeah, there we go. The only thing left is to add a peephole if we wanted to. But now we've got ourselves a nice secure home. Look at that. Everything is nice and set. I mean, the windows are still open, so we could do the... Let's see, if I search for window, we could wind up doing the reinforce... Or, sorry, board up window. And it looks like we actually have enough for all that. Can I just go directly over here and do it? Not so much. Board up window requires 2x4s. I must have been standing on some 2x4s. But either way, we now have ourselves quite a few chunks of random things of metal, so we could kind of craft our own stuff if we wanted to. I think I'm still short on nails. I want to keep building some tables, but the problem is we're out of 2x4s for the moment. So I'm going to go out to the forest and do a bit of lumberjacking, channel my inner Canadian, and make sure that we've got a nice bit of space around us for storing all of our items and crafting. Put down a chair in the center here. We do have a charcoal smoker, or sorry, just the charcoal furnace here. So we can do our kitchen area in the south here and put all that stuff together. We'd still be able to access that by just sitting, I don't know, right here, I suppose, is what we were talking about. So, works for me. I'll be back here in just a bit. So Sarah channeled her inner Canadian woodsman and was able to get a crap ton of logs here. So I think I can chop these all down. Oops, I need to... trying to figure out... There we go. Activate the wood axe and chop the log into planks. You have to actually stand on it to do it. We should pretty much have a rather, not endless completely, but a pretty decent supply of planks for the foreseeable future. The problem will probably be nails. Can we craft our own nails? We had this conversation before. Where are we at on nails? So search for nails. Why am I... Nail, not nails, plural. Okay, so nail. Nail would require a suasion die set. We still don't have the suasion die set. Is that something we could craft? Oh, how about that? These are a set of swages and dies for metalsmithing. We would require anvil, hammer, chisel, and just scrap metal. That's kind of funny. Okay, well, it's too dark to craft, so let's try to... first off, let's grab ourselves a lighter. And we'll grab a couple pieces of... We actually have a log, so I think we should just be able to start the fire here. It's automatically going to pull from that, and we can actually craft this swage and die set. Lovely. Dispose of your... Put it down and start working. Hooray! We're going to craft our own stuff. It's so cool that we've got so much fabrication right now that we're pretty much able to craft anything we need, by and large, it seems like. Swage and die set has been crafted, so nail. If we want to make nails now, we would need chunks of steel. Hey, look at that. We're going to get a batch of what? What would it... Oh my gosh, 100 per? Let's do... It's going to take how long, by the way? 3 hours per batch. Okay, so we're tired. Let's just do one batch of nails for the moment. I'm so beyond excited that we can make nails now, as simple as that is. As simple as that is, I'm really, really excited. We're also sitting here amongst our books. So I think if we look for any recipes, we should have pretty much any recipe that's in any book ever. So we wanted to look at that mountable forge thing. There it is, vehicle forge rig. That's the part I wanted to find, right? A forge rig made to run off a vehicle storage battery. So we need a electric forge, which we have. We need 2 power converters. That's fine. We should be able to find... Or can we make a power converter? No. Power quarterstaff? What the heck? High voltage stun gun built into the handle. Oh my god, that's amazing. Right, so we're going to be able to make our vehicle forge rig. And then I think we can just keep all those tools nearby. And once we have our glorious mobile base, we'll be able to make and craft anything we need. So, I'm going to have Sarah go down for the... Oh, actually, she's starving. So she's a little bit more hungry than she is tired. So let's make sure she gets something to eat. By the way, can we craft any food? We haven't really looked at our food in a while. Methicola. Lovely. Meat soup is going to have quite a few veggies, or sorry, calories in it. Vegetable soup. Spezzy. Trying to see if there's anything really... Don't really want to do the seeds yet. Let's just make some cooked rice for a bit. By the way, one thing I need to check is, I love that we just put the cooked rice on the ground. That's great. That's great. I forgot we need a table, too, because Sarah is obviously not a filthy human being, so she gets a little bit grumpy when she eats like an animal. That's okay. She'll survive. Do we have... No, we don't have it right now. We need to find ourselves a thermometer. Thermoelectric balaclava. Probably not what I need right now. Let's look for that thermometer, shall we? Not this one, and therm. Okay. We can't even pick up a thermometer right now? Seriously? That's a rough life, man. Why can't we pick up a thermometer? That seems a bit silly. Let's try this again. There we go. We're able to pick up a thermometer. What's the temperature outside? 48 degrees. Are we able to craft, or not craft, but plant our seeds now that... Hello, rotten food. Let's get you out of there. Can I just put it into the fire, actually? Just to dispose of it? Cooked kidney rotten. This and this? In theory, that just burned it all up, right? I think so. So let's find seed. Okay, where am I hiding my seeds at? There we go. Inventory, let's find some tomatoes, zucchini, lettuce, and blueberry seeds. All right, I don't really know what we need to do, or what we need to have in our inventory to do this, but I'm going to make that hole there just so we can walk straight into it. So it's too cold to plant anything now, so it's still too darn cold. So 48 degrees is still too cold to plant anything. I'm not sure if it's a seasons thing. Like maybe it actually has to be summer. Or maybe it has to be farther on. I didn't change the seasons, remember. We never did adjust the seasons to be faster or slower. So we're just kind of on the default speed. I don't know if that's going to come back to hurt me or not. Right, so Sarah is now... God, she's hungry again. You fiend. All right, why don't we try to grab some of this... I don't know. Sure, have some cookies and stuff. We'll get rid of some of these candies. Not exactly the healthiest thing for us anyways. Just cram down a couple of chocolate bars, because she's not you when you're hungry. Alright, we'll sleep again, and I think tomorrow I'll be able to finish all the tables to try to get storage going. I just need to get to a point where I know where all of my tools are, and then we can start working on our long-term plans. Primarily grinding my way to Electronics 2, getting my power adapter thing, the universal power supply, or the mod that lets everything run off that type of power. We need to get that finished up. We need to figure out what vehicle is going to become our long-term tank, and then we need to start going crazy on building that up. And then we can just live out of our vehicle forever and ever, and all life will be glorious. Okay, I think this might be a good time to put a cut in. This is going to be not quite as long as I was hoping, but I think we're somewhere around the 40-minute range, looking at all my recorded sounds here. So, thank you all so much for joining myself and Sarah Brown in this lovely adventure. I will come back tomorrow with more fun. Until next time, my friends, take care.